Eric Thomas harnessed self-discipline to achieve your greatest goals. Imagine for a moment you're standing at the precipice of a vast, uncharted territory. It's a place where every step forward is fraught with uncertainty, but every step backward is filled with comfort and familiarity. You've always been the type to dream big, to chase after your wildest aspirations, but something holds you back. You find yourself stuck in a cycle of procrastination, distractions, and self-doubt. Now, you're here, pondering whether the path ahead will be paved with success or failure. What if I told you that the difference between success and failure often lies in one simple thing: self-discipline? That's exactly what Eric Thomas teaches us in his inspiring talk. Harness self-discipline to achieve your greatest goals. Let me tell you this, you might be wondering how self-discipline can make all the difference. Let's take a look at a common scenario. Imagine you have a goal to write a book. It sounds easy, right? But what about when life throws unexpected obstacles your way? Maybe you get distracted by social media, tempted to binge-watch your favorite TV show instead of working on your manuscript, or hit a roadblock in your writing process. Without self-discipline, these small moments of weakness can snowball into a massive setback. Self-discipline is the key that opens the door to achieving your goals, no matter how lofty they may seem. Here's something you should know. In his talk, Eric Thomas shares a powerful anecdote about a time in his life when he was faced with a difficult decision. He had the opportunity to pursue a lucrative job offer that would pay him well, but it meant leaving behind a community he loved and a project he was deeply passionate about. The choice seemed simple: take the money and move on, or stay and work on the project he cared about most. Self-discipline was the deciding factor. He chose to stay, dedicating himself fully to the project. Years later, he reflected on that decision, and it turned out to be the best choice he could have made. Not only did the project become a commercial success, but it also gave him the fulfillment he craved. Now, let's dive deeper into the concept of self-discipline. For many, the idea of self-discipline can feel like an overwhelming task. After all, we've grown accustomed to our habits, and breaking them requires a significant amount of effort. But here's the thing. Self-discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about making choices that align with your long-term goals. Think of it as training for a marathon. Just like running a marathon requires consistent training, so too does developing self-discipline requires consistent practice. One of the most important aspects of self-discipline is setting clear goals. Eric Thomas emphasizes this point repeatedly. He tells us that when you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to stay focused and motivated. Imagine you're trying to lose weight. Instead of just saying, "I want to lose weight," set a specific goal like, "I want to lose 20 pounds in the next 3 months." This goal gives you direction and purpose. When you have a clear goal, you can identify the steps you need to take to achieve it, and you'll find it much easier to stick to a disciplined routine. In his talk, Eric Thomas uses a metaphor of a garden to illustrate this point. He explains that just as a gardener carefully plans and tends to their plants, you need to plan and tend to your goals. This means creating a structured plan, tracking your progress, and adjusting your approach as needed. By doing so, you build a foundation of discipline that allows you to make steady progress towards your goals. Another crucial element of self-discipline is understanding the power of small wins. Success is often built through incremental achievements, and small wins can be incredibly motivating. Think about it. If you're trying to run a marathon, it wouldn't make sense to train for 26 miles from day one. Instead, you'd start with shorter distances, gradually building up your stamina and endurance. Similarly, when pursuing your goals, focus on making small, manageable steps. Celebrate each victory along the way, no matter how small it may seem. These victories build momentum and reinforce your commitment to your goals. But here's the reality. Even the most disciplined individuals face setbacks and challenges. The key is to learn from these challenges and keep moving forward. Eric Thomas highlights the importance of resilience and perseverance. He reminds us that every successful person has experienced failure and struggled to overcome obstacles. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is their ability to bounce back and keep pushing forward. To help you understand this better, let's consider a real-life example. Imagine you're a student aiming to excel in your studies. You've set a goal to improve your grades significantly. However, during exam season, you encounter unexpected difficulties, stress, illness, or a sudden shift in priorities. How do you respond? A disciplined individual will recognize these challenges as opportunities to adapt and adjust their approach. They'll seek support from friends, family, or teachers, and they'll find ways to manage their stress and maintain their focus. By staying resilient and persevering through these challenges, they can ultimately achieve their goal. But resilience alone isn't enough. True success requires a combination of hard work, dedication, and strategic planning. Eric Thomas stresses the importance of having a roadmap for achieving your goals. This roadmap should include short-term and long-term objectives, milestones, and a timeline for completion. It helps you stay organized and focused, making it easier to make progress towards your ultimate goal. For instance, if your goal is to publish a book, your roadmap might look like this. 1. Short-term objective. Write a chapter in 1 month. 2. Milestone. Publish a book after 6 months. 3. Timeline. Complete the first draft within 3 months, then revise and edit over the next 3 months. By breaking down your larger goal into smaller, manageable tasks, you create a framework that makes achieving your dreams feel less daunting and more achievable. Moreover, self-discipline isn't just about discipline, it's about motivation. You've already heard about the power of small wins, but what about the fuel that keeps you going when the going gets tough? Motivation plays a critical role in maintaining discipline. Eric Thomas suggests several strategies to keep your motivation high. Find inspiration. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, read books that motivate you, and listen to podcasts or audiobooks that resonate with your passions. Visualize success. Spend time imagining the outcomes of your efforts. Visualize yourself achieving your goals and savor the feelings of accomplishment. Celebrate progress. Recognize and celebrate your small wins along the way. Acknowledge the effort you've put in and reward yourself for your hard work. Stay positive. Cultivate a mindset that focuses on growth and learning rather than perfectionism. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow and improve. In his talk, Eric Thomas shares a powerful story about a time when he was struggling with writer's block. He found himself staring at a blank page, feeling frustrated and unmotivated. To combat this, he decided to visualize himself succeeding. He imagined the finished product and the satisfaction of completing the manuscript. This visualization helped him push through the block and eventually finish his book. Remember, the journey to achieving your greatest goals is not linear. There will be ups and downs, and it's natural to feel discouraged sometimes. But the key is to keep pushing forward, no matter how difficult it feels. As Eric Thomas puts it, the only limit to your success is the limits you set for yourself. So how can you apply these insights to your own life? Start by identifying your biggest obstacle, whether it's procrastination, distraction, or self-doubt, and address it head-on. Break down your goals into actionable steps, track your progress, and celebrate your successes. Most importantly, cultivate a growth mindset, one that embraces challenges and sees failures as stepping stones to success. In the final analysis, self-discipline is not a magic wand that grants instant success. It's a skill that takes time to develop and refine. But with dedication, persistence, and the right mindset, you can harness self-discipline to achieve your greatest goals. Remember, every great achievement starts with a single step, and every step is powered by self-discipline. So, take that first step today, and watch as your dreams begin to unfold before your eyes. As Eric Thomas concludes his talk, he implores us to remember that we are capable of achieving greatness. It's not about being perfect, but about being persistent. So, go out there and make your dreams come true. The future is yours to shape, and the power to do so lies within you. Here's to your success.